Hello, Melissa. How are you?
Charlie, I'm fine, thank you. Glad to be here.
Oh, it's glad to have you here, actually, and take us through this range of Rimmel makeup that we're actually going to be doing. Now, before we do this, I just want to find out a little bit about you, because I know you've been doing makeup a long while, and you've also been working very closely with Rimmel for a number of years now as well, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. So I've been a makeup artist now for just over 7 years, and recently I've been really working a lot with Rimmel, training staff around the country how to best sell and use Rimmel products. So I know a lot about Rimmel.
You must love your job, because I think for makeup, and even me, who's not, I don't wear makeup like this, but I'm very much passionate about these kind of things. And I think ladies, they love experimenting, they love trying out different colours, and they love the fashion as well from the colours.
Definitely. I mean, I've always been passionate about makeup since I was, well, probably too young, very young girl. And yet, the colours are fantastic. As you can see, we've got the eyeshadows here that come in really rich, sophisticated colours. We've got really bright colours here with the nail polishes, which are really funky and fun, great for summer. Well, not that we're having much of a summer at the moment, but these colours will also take you through to autumn and winter as well. And then we've got fantastic mascara here, sexy curves, so really nice, flattering, sexy curly lashes, and the foundation as well, which is a long-lasting finish foundation.
Now, I'm going to go to the mascara in just a moment or two, but I just wanted to sort of mention a little bit about sort of the Rimmel company, because we know they've been around for 200 years. I didn't realise that.
Yes, close to 200 years they've been around, so it's a really long-established brand that we can trust. I mean, everyone knows Rimmel, and you know that you can trust Rimmel and that you're going to get really good quality products when you buy Rimmel.
And I'm sure when I did my introduction there, you probably agreed with me totally. Every lady's going to have a bit of Rimmel in her bag somewhere along the line there. And that's the key thing. You find something that you like, and you're always concerned that you're going to lose that. And the same with aftershave. You think, oh, don't discontinue that.
Yes.
I think Rimmel have always been a constant there. They've always been, you know, if it's a big seller, they keep it. They're not just going to do it because fashions change.
That's
if you like something. So Rimmel is definitely something for every age group.
Definitely for every age group. And also they've been improving their brand. So, for example, foundation, they've been keeping up with the times, so we've added mineral complex in the ingredients.
OK.
So it's really high quality.
Let's talk about this lasting finish. Now, the first thing I noticed when I got this is I thought 16 hours, can a foundation last and look flawless for 16 hours?
With this one, it can. Shall I demo on my hand?
Yeah, go on, please, thank you.
Yeah, it lasts for 16 hours. It's really long wearing, but it's also heat-proof, humidity-proof, and it won't rub off on your collar or your clothes, which is really good. So that's perfect for your summer holidays, because we're all going to be out in the heat, aren't we? That's
We're
right.
all going to be sweating and getting a little bit hot as well. And also, we tend to wear a lot of lighter colours. The last thing we want to do is, you know, a lovely little white top and then find a little makeup line, a tide line. It doesn't look very good, does it?
So look, I've put some on my hand. I'm going to rub it in, and it's a really nice, even coverage. And because it's a liquid, it isn't caked on. You don't feel like you've got that horrible, heavy feeling on your face. It's nice and light, but it does give a really good coverage. So I'm just rubbing it in with my fingers here, and it blends really nicely. Now, this colour is classic beige, which is Rimmel's most popular colour, which is why we've chosen to put it in the set, because it's going to suit so many different people's skin type.
That is a fantastic
coverage. Isn't that nice?
That is amazing. And do you know what? It doesn't feel like it needs any powder or anything to sort of... It's literally starting to mattify as you look at it. If you just show it closely to camera one, they can see that there. That's camera one there. So you can see that, and you can see already straight away. And it doesn't... I mean, that's a very good colour, because they always say, really, you shouldn't try a foundation on the back of your hand, because it's a different colour skin to what your face would be.
Yeah, that's right. But obviously, I've already done mine,
exactly.
So, and no mirror.
I just can't believe that is going to last all day. And I mean, no touching up?
No, you really don't need to touch it up at all. This is going to last you 16 hours. It really is. And as you can see, it's a lovely coverage, and really, it's got a nice glow to it as well, hasn't it?
Oh, I think it's a lot. You know, obviously, working in this environment, you do look at things. You want to make yourself you look your best.
Definitely.
Now, what about age groups here for this particular foundation?
So this is great, to be honest, for all age groups, because it is for all skin types. So whether you've got combination skin, oily skin, dry, extra dry, it works for all of them skin types. So really, that's going to cover all ages as well as all skin types.
And what about if you've got problem skin as well, especially for sort of the younger members? Because this is a great affordable range for people, you know, who first start to experiment with makeup. And unfortunately, that time, we also have to suffer the problems that puberty brings with it.
That's right, and we get spots, I know, we've all been there. And this is a good coverage. So as I said, it's a good coverage, but it also lets the skin breathe as well.
Because of the minerals in there, because that's the big buzzword,
yes, that's what I was saying, the mineral complex ingredient, that hydrates the skin as the day goes on, which is almost like amazing. You're skin gets to breathe whilst you wear foundation.
That's fantastic. And
That's
it's a
really
great
good.
colour out there, ladies, as well. Give it a go, because you said it was their most popular colour that they do. Now, I want to talk about mascaras, because, listen, you know, desert island discs, they always say, what thing could you not live without on a desert island? And most ladies say, I need mascara.
Yeah, I couldn't live without mascara, not at all.
And I didn't realise that Rimmel were the first to produce a mascara that wasn't toxic.
Yes, this is an amazing fact. Rimmel produced the first ever non-toxic mascara. I mean, we're going back now hundreds of years.
Yeah.
And did you know, this is my fantastic fact, that in Dutch, Rimmel means mascara.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, because they were the first company ever to produce a non-toxic mascara.
Fantastic. Now, what's different about this one?
Yeah, so this one is called Sexy Curves.
Right, OK.
And this gives you curves in all the right places. I know that's a cliche, but it does, it does. So if I open it, I'll show you the brush. It's got a triple pump brush, if you can see that.
Oh, wow, that is completely different to what I was expecting.
Yeah, it's got something called curve technology in this brush, and as it wiggles through the lashes, it actually adds, get this, 70% more curves to your lash than you would otherwise have.
So you're getting the curl without having to use curlers.
Exactly.
I know someone's used those curlers on my eyelashes before for certain jobs that I've had to do. I just like panic. It's like, don't watch my eyelid as well. I feel like you're damaging also the eyelash.
Some people are a bit squeamish about things like that. I don't particularly like using them clampers on my eyelashes. It makes me get ugh.
So you're getting longer, gorgeous, luscious eyelashes, you know, without sort of, you know, having to go too much hassle and not caking it on.
Definitely. This volumizes the lashes as well, so it doesn't just curl the lashes, it adds lots of volume as well, and it doesn't clump. That brush, that curve technology, declumps the lashes as you put it on. So you're not going to be left with horrible, clumpy, blobby bits on, gloopy, which is so unattractive, isn't it?
I know. OK, so that's the mascara. You've sold that to me, and you've definitely sold that foundation to me. I think both of those are great. But what a great selection of colours we've got here from the mascaras. I'm going to have to bring these down because it's going to be difficult for the cameras to see sort of the colours that we've got here. You've got a few there, and I've dropped all the little bits and pieces. Now, you use the word sort of this are really sort of like glamorous, luxurious kind of colours. Let me just show this one to the camera so we can see this. This looks gorgeous. It's got a lovely little shimmer to it, hasn't it?
I mean, they're really sophisticated colours, very glamorous, and it's got a silky texture to it. I mean, if I try and... I don't know how this will come up on the camera if I add a little bit to my...
Oh, my goodness.
My hand. If you can see, it's got a silky texture. And I don't know if you've ever seen, sometimes I've been very disappointed by other brands of eyeshadow, that when you see it in the pot, it looks like a rich colour, but then when you put it on your eyes, it's like, where's the colour? It's very weak. But with Rimmel, a really rich colour goes onto the eye.
I was going to say, you hardly touched that pad there, and I thought a little goes a long way, because you buy cheap, you pay twice. It's like some of the ones that, to me, that looks quite moisturising. It's not going to sit in the cracks within around the eyelid, in the socket and stuff like that.
I'm pleased you said that, because it doesn't.
You know, the powdery ones, you put loads in there, and before you know it, it's all, and it goes everywhere, and it sits in the lines, and that's the telltale sign. Our eyes start to give it away as we get a little bit older as well.
Definitely. No, this is crease resistant, so it won't sit in the creases of the eyes, and that is what's so great about it. And also, obviously, the colours that we've got here are really sophisticated. I mean, that is so pretty and so stunning. And also, this way we can match up our eyeshadows with what we're wearing, which is always a really nice thing to do. Like, if just say you had a special occasion, if you were going to a wedding and you had a gold dress, then it would be so perfect to match this gold eyeshadow with what you're wearing. And
do you know, it's a compact little size. It's going to fit into your handbag as well.
Yeah.
Now, everywhere you go now, you can't escape but notice this, and every high street, every back street, there are nail bars everywhere. It's like the biggest thing. And I remember I was in New York, and it was like a big thing there. I'm talking years ago, and also in Vegas. But now
it's here.
It's the biggest thing ever, and it's so important to get the right nail varnish. And I think Rimmel have done this, haven't they?
Yeah. I mean, everyone wants a professional manicure and pedicure, but not everyone can afford it. But now they don't have to, because Rimmel have got this fantastic Lycra Pro professional finish nail polish, and it looks like you've had a professional manicure. When you've put it on, it's got a lovely sheen to it. It is really stunning.
I've seen that advertised as well. You know, the likes of Kate Moss has been advertising and stuff like that. Just fabulous. And
the word Lycra. We've got to mention the word Lycra.
Of course, I'm forgetting that as well.
Because you know, like when you wear Lycra, when you think of Lycra, you think something that's like a second skin that is really easy to move in.
It just moves with you. Dancers wear it, don't they?
And that is exactly the same with the nail polish. It's like a second skin on your nail.
How long does it last? And I mean, I'm talking rugged, you know, lifting the kids and doing stuff and doing your shopping and stuff.
The longest it's lasted is 10 days. days, which is fantastic. And it's chip resistant. Sometimes with nail polishes, other brands, you put on your nails and by like the next day you've got chips on the edges.
Well, listen, I've got one of these mottos: you buy cheap, you end up paying twice. I'll come back to you in just a moment, but we want to talk about price because we are the UK's biggest discount channel.